Je pense qu'il faut que je recommence. Ok. Ah, voilà. Okay. Hello everyone. So I just wanted to test. Oh, this is cute background. I wanted to test a new feature which is called TwoZero. So for those of you who are interested in using AI and coding and the vibe coding and such, this is actually a very great tool. I don't know if the volume is good enough. Yeah, it probably is. Okay, so the idea is to use this. So I've heard that it did hallucinate a lot and it was not working like perfectly yet, but I'm still very curious to see what you can do, because like I just ran right before I started this live, I ran a little code here in Claude Code, and I asked what do you see here, and he was able to connect to the NCP server and so on and so on. So now I have a little project I want to build here, a little simple project, so I could even show you like a demonstration, because I've already made it like my own way, but trying to optimize it and finding good more performance oriented, because the idea is to test, but it's also to have something that can scale. And so the idea is basically an image you will see. So let me pause this for a second and just maybe change some. The picture here is not that good. Maybe it's fine. I can just maybe this one. So it's just any image, and basically, so it starts like here, and I have a bunch of parameters that I can select. I can choose how much the range, like how far they get away from each other. So the problem here is that I have to press 1 for the parameters to be taken into account, because I used replicators and I'm basically replicating this entire thing several times, and this is what allows me to place the cropped areas one after each other in the correct positions. So I'm sure this is like not the optimal way to do this, but at my level is how I found out to do this. And anyway, so this is more or less what I wanted to create today, but like with more maybe GLSL or something else. So the Y, you see the Y axis also works, so it's all random. It's all going, they all have random values as well, you see. So it's an interesting effect, and I wanted to test, to try this a bit. So it actually works super nicely on work I've been doing recently that I can show you. Let me just maybe this one. So I'm kind of working on stuff like this at the moment. Anyway, so let me just close this and let's get back to this one. So here I'm going in live. That's why I'm doing a live tonight. It's because I actually wanted to. Yeah, here's my prompt. I wanna. Yeah, you can criticize, but I mean, this is the best way to advance. I think is in nowadays in the technical domain. So I'm allowing myself to use these very energy-consuming AIs to make something useful, I hope, and not just some AI sloppy shit. So don't judge me. So basically, what I will do here was just this is the protocol to building like my project. Okay, made some research on how I should be doing this. Okay, so this is not gonna give me some great results, I guess. So I'm just gonna remove it because Claude is very technical. And actually, I think I'm gonna maybe ask it. You know what? Let's just try. I mean, let's just try it all. I hope. I mean, it understood the whole context now, so I'm guessing this will gonna increase this a bit. I think it needs more thinking, honestly. Yeah, it's a powerful feature. So, yeah, I want to celebrate this, see how it works. So, first, the last thing I asked was, what do you see here in TD? So it suggested that I use it like a little star here in TD, so it understands to work to yeah. So I'm not gonna go through the connection and stuff, but honestly, it was surprisingly easy because you have to install TwoZero from the TwoZero talks, which you can grab online for free, I'm guessing, and then you will have to install it in your Touchdesigner, and then you will have these little two icons extra that you can see up here. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that, I think, because now I disconnected the MCP. But anyways, I'm hoping it's on back online. If the guy is saying, yeah, I think this is not a problem. Just had a panic moment for a second. But all these, I was like so confused when I saw this. I was like, okay, not today, but actually, you don't need to look at this because this is just some extra stuff the developers made available to us apparently. So it's something like it helps you search for search things and stuff. But I'm not sure about every feature here. So I'm just like I'm going straight to the prompt aspect of it, which is the most interesting. So like, can you create a constant? You know, like maybe you know what? Let's do something simple. I'm sorry I complicated things from the start. You can just say, can you create a constant top with RGB values. Let's just try something very simple, you know, 1, 0.5, maybe I should put some commas here, and 0.75, I don't know, anything. Okay, so I don't even need to specify the star Touchdesigner because it's saying it's using the tool search right now, which means it's connecting to the MCP and everything. So authorize. Oh my god. Oh my fucking. Sorry. Okay, so it works. So already there. This is amazing because, I mean, you can just chat from a distance and build your project without even being in your I mean, you have to open your session obviously, but like I can just go for a walk and, you know, like add a few things while I'm thinking, you know, and it's crazy. So like, because you know how I just came to, I thought like, oh man, I should really think about using this 2.0 thing. because I wanted to make this project, and like I was manually typing all these zeros just to have some value for my table here, where I'm gonna store all the coordinates for the cells, for the like the cropped sections of the image, and like be able to move them on X and Y. So that's why I have 2 columns and 100 rows. So I mean, if it can do something like this for me, okay, why are you asking to do more? I mean, you already did. You already did pretty good. I'm not gonna use tokens on that. Oh my god, it's still an extra. That's also why I'm like, maybe it wasn't necessary. I mean, hey, let's try it in low. Let's see what it can do. So let me ask it now. Let's ask it to create a table with 100 rows. So create a table with I mean, let's try 100 by 100 with a 0 value. Can you create? I mean, I don't think it can type, so that would be very impressive, honestly. I mean, I think it can create a table 100 by 100. That's almost certain, but can it add this little 0 in every field, which I did manually because I'm a noob, in each cell? So I'm very curious to see what it's gonna come up with here. Let's authorize. Okay, table zeros. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so impressed by that. Okay. You don't even need to like ask your. Oh my god, that's life-saving. Okay, so I mean, I can add this to my like table elements here I just created. That's perfect. Oh my, that's wow. Possibilities that opens is incredible. That means, what else can I mean, I can ask it to build networks, like entire networks. That's crazy. Oops, that's not how I named my previous tables. Okay, we are gonna try to make an actual, so I'm just saving that. I'm not gonna use it. I was just curious, like, does it even work? It does. Okay, so apparently it can put the values in the cells. So what can we ask it? Should we try to I'm not sure the full prompt is gonna work out really fine. So honestly, what can I do? Should I create a new No, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna use Gemini. It's good to use 2 AI sometimes to like go back and forward, but in this case I'm just going to say write me a breakdown in 4 steps for achieving this. Yeah, so I think it's good to break down stuff, because like I'm really not thinking it can one-shot stuff like this. So, I'm not gonna start with the hardest. Let's maybe try let's see what it can do, like prompt for step 1, create a modular geometry instance in pipeline here in TD, create a base common image decomposer to house the entire system, and well, I've already done some of this. Okay, Gemini is a bit lost in what I actually want. I think, yeah, because I already have pretty much what I need. I'm just not sure what I should do with these red and green values, because I'm trying to move on to the GPU way of computing this, and I'm not so good with GPU native things yet. I'm still so maybe how could I build this project? Like, I think that now is a good question to ask myself. How would I approach building a project from scratch now that I have access to tools like this? And I think the right way to do this is probably to create a little Claude conversation, because I don't think Gemini has the AI knowledge. Oh, that's not. Hey, did I? Did I read the wrong chat here? Oh yeah, I did actually. Okay, I actually did. Sorry. I wrote this question in the wrong chat. Sorry. So this was just how I can use TwoZero. This is my thumbnail. This is some stuff to. Yeah. Anyways, I can close this. Sorry. Write me a breakdown first steps for achieving this. A prompt for each step. I guess this is good. He already did kind of, but yeah. Let's see. I already sent it. You can see from my latest capture where okay, let's see how good. Sometimes it's good to like patiently, in my AI working experience, and I've been using them for some time, but not an expert or anything. But I'm just saying, I think it's a good thing to revise your prompts you're giving for achieving stuff. Like if you're asking AI to give you prompts to make more AI stuff, it's good to really humanly refine that prompt with the assistance of AI as well. But really like make it your own, and make sure all the information you need and aspects, technicalities are implemented in a short, straightforward manner, so it just clicks, so it's like the AI knows what you're talking about. That's what I'm trying to thrive to go after. Ensure the current system is 100% to target output. Okay, you don't need that. I already made sure this was 30 bits, so you don't need to change. I'm gonna skip that one because it's 2 RAMs and they have a 1080 by 1080 resolution. One is set to horizontal, the other to vertical, and what else? They're set to 32-bit float, and so yeah, that means that they have some extra values underlying. So let's see, they have a red, green, blue value for each pixel. So that allows you to store a lot of data into an image, and this is called top-based networking in Touchdesigner. So it's the most advanced kind of way of working with stuff and compute and anything. So this is a must learn for anyone who's starting Touchdesigner. It's hard, but I still have to get into it. I've just been playing around most of the time building stuff, but this is the real sauce, honestly, and this isn't even the right way to do it. But I've built a particle system with this method before. You can check out my YouTube if you haven't. Can make tutorial if you're interested. Anyway, so I will try to change table this, and now it's already 100 rows and 2 columns. I don't need to ask it for that. Row 0 is the bottom left. Fill a few rows with deresus just to test. Okay, I can ask it that. So it's in week. For the table 1, gonna add some, oh yeah, fill a few rows and no. Okay, it's like something I could do manually super fast, but now it's also, the idea is also to test. So I'm not sure how many tokens this is using. 24? 24 is not so much. 65, 116, 134, 180? Okay. So did it do what I asked it to do? Okay, it did. It did in a not so random way, but it did. Okay. Okay, so it works. So it's good. That allows us, so here we can see the values, you know. Okay, so moving on from here, what should we do, you know? So, chance per column, you should see that to chance, yeah. Generate the hard edge control texture. Transform. I mean, I'm just a bit lazy here, and I'm not sure if I just need to set data format to RG. You know, this is why AI sometimes is helpful, because I'm not sure. Chop to, he wants me to go from chop to top. Okay, from the that to. Yeah. Okay. Let's okay. But maybe that could be done by the AI, I guess. But now I'm just gonna do this part, connect your dat to chop to it. Yeah, it's done. Chop to top, set data format to RG. Okay. Set image layout to create a 10 by 10 grid, usually by setting the width to 10. I think I have to say fit to square, no? Shouldn't I say fit to square? That's it. Image layout. I think fit to square seems like the alternative for well, I'm gonna ask it instead of the image layout. Okay, set image layout. Yeah, so it's already called image layout. Sorry. Create 10 by 10 grid. Okay. Ah, yeah, it's 10 by 10. Okay, great. Okay, so it actually knows its stuff. My bad, because you know sometimes it hallucinates, so you never know really. Drive a resolution top and connect the chop to top to it, so its resolution to match your main. A resolution top doesn't exist, does it? What? Never used the resolution top. Highest quality resize. I mean, it's a fit basically, right? Chop the top to it, set its resolution to match. Okay, so I mean, it should work, huh? Yeah, okay, it works. So let's go back to 1080 here. But yeah, it doesn't make sense maybe to. Yeah, okay, it should be a 10 by 10. Alright. yeah, I'm sure if this whole AI stuff is understanding what I'm trying to achieve here, you know. So I did make some captures, like you can see my chat. Like I started by showing this, you know, I showed it my system, I showed it like the top level and like an example of the result, you know. And the image I chose is just, you know, so you can, like the white, I thought it would be a nice contrast and you would be able to see the result a bit better. So, but now I'm feeling like it's not really okay. Let's give it a shot. So, but now I'm just doing it manually, which wasn't the point. But I'm refusing to do stuff I'm not understanding, you know. So I just, and when I understand it, I'm just doing it. So yeah, I mean, AI is useful when you don't understand something, in my mind. So that's why I'm sometimes tempted to just like, you know, copy, paste, see what it does. You know, let's try. Let's try it. I don't know. Driver master action. I like the fact that it said action. So that's 4 different actions. Maybe it will understand some. Drop a mess up, connect the other one. I mean, it's very, I like that the fact that it's really saying every step. You see, like, it's not skipping anything. And that's very good, actually. I'm happy about this. Because sometimes it forgets about these authorize. Yeah. But, I mean, I set it to weak, but still it's using quite a lot of tokens. I mean, it was 180 last generation. Now it's 180 again. Probably more because I have 4 actions. So that sounds normal. Okay, oh, it's okay. Wow, something is happening here. Okay, so this is when I start like rolling myself a cigarette and watch the work, the machine do the work for me. Machine doing machine work. Dang. It's crazy. Okay, so okay, it removed the GBA. It seems, right? No? That's what I asked it to do, no? Connect your resolution tab. Oh, so it's the resolution tab we put in, okay. Wait, so, okay, so no. Okay, composite, remap. What? Why composite? Oh my, it just took an independent solution? Oh wow. Oh, that's interesting. Has only one put you can add two textures together, the OP that combines 2 more OPs, operations add. Then it changed the operations to add. And okay, why do you create a remap after that? Input needs the guitar source image, but none exist. The project, what should I give you? Use an existing OP. Okay, I'll just drop an image because it's any image will really do. It's yeah, I'm working with these right now, so let's see. Okay, let's feed this back to. I'll drop an empty move into remap input once the delivery. You set the file later. Okay. I will add an image to the project. A square image. As for testing. Okay, what's happening? Okay, what it looks like it's already done some work for me. Okay, it's connected the banana. I'm not sure what the point is here though. Like, oh, oh wow. So I can move the pixels from an image based on that. Okay. Oh wow, that's crazy. So, okay. Okay, interesting. It's not so good though. I mean, what the hell is that? You know, like, oh, that's the random values we chose, right? Okay. That's very interesting. I'm gonna take a capture of that and let's ask it what we should do next, because I have absolutely no idea what I should do and what values I should try to make to actually be able to control every like part of the image like this. And also I have to choose a near pixel, I'm guessing. Okay, so here's where I'm at. Sorry, the banana is seems the banana. I like to be precise, I'm sorry, no file top. Seems like its pixels is being translated correctly, but I don't know how to say this, the squish effect is probably caused by not having nearest pixel enabled. What are the next steps in order to control the pixels? The pixelated areas, I want to say. Reminder, image decomposition into 10 by 10 grid, each movable with random movement. Each movements. Write me this series of. It's gonna guess what to say to me. I'm hoping. Okay. Anyone watching this live stream, by the way? I haven't really checked. No, not really. That's fine. That's fine. Hi, we have 2 likes. Nice. Okay. I mean, I don't want to make this too long, but I mean, it's still a live stream, so I'm allowed to do what I want, as long as it's productive and helpful. So, yeah, don't want to go through the editing of all of this, as you might understand. So, sorry. Select job to run. Okay. Fix the automated house. Fit to square. The nearest pixel. Okay, this looks correct. So all of this is already done. Because fit to square, it was the option that it didn't mention specifically, but it was sorry, here. No, yeah, here. Fit to square, the image layout. It gives you the square, you know. Yes, so okay. I mean, I could do this manually, but I want to see like does work super. Man, that's so crazy. Like I don't have to do it manually. I mean, it's still cool to do some stuff yourself. But sometimes, I mean, I can think of many situations where this would become super useful. Where I really don't wanna, like do something repetitive. Like I can, for example, I can ask it, in a very complex system, I can ask it to remove 20 math, which are like too much. Instead of like click, 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 connect, boom, connect, boom, reconnect, reconnect. I don't know if you've done that so many times in Touchdesigner. I've done that millions of times. So this is really game changer, honestly. Okay, so here we are in nearest pixel. This one is not in nearest pixel though. And yeah, so nearest pixel is here. Viewer smoothness. Also have to change the input smoothness. And it's a 10 by 10, right? Okay. Okay. So something is happening. Okay, so what should we do next? Yeah, I've already done that. Okay, yeah. It should fracture into sharp squares, and it does. That's kind of what I wanted. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Create the sample generator. Da, da, da. Okay. You know what? Let's try this. Let's freaking try this. I'm so curious. Can it do the work for me? Really? I'm so surprised if it does. If it actually manages to make the project, like, damn. I'm really not sure how much this is consuming, but just for information, I have like a €20 subscription pro. So I mean, it's fresh. I just paid it recently. I haven't used it, so yeah, it's like fresh prompting right now. Haven't used it in a while, because I don't always use AI, contrary to what you might think. Or at least vibe coding is not what I do every day. Mostly doing things by myself. But yeah, I think this is upgrading my workflow, and I'm definitely gonna consider using AI like this directly now. Yeah, crazy. Okay, so whoa. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're already getting closer. I mean, we are getting there. We are gonna get there. This looks pretty wild, honestly. I love the colors. I'm gonna save this. Man, it does the work for me. It's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Okay, wow. I don't even need to think. Like, let's see. I don't want to think right now. I've explained what I wanted to achieve. I think it can handle out the rest now. Okay, so it changed the chapter a bit. TwoZero is waiting for my input. Done unless Trentezi is now an expression. Yeah. Oh my god, it can write expressions and everything. Wow. Jesus. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy, man. The amount of possibilities from that is exponential. Like, imagine you have to help your friend from a distance. He doesn't know Touchdesigner that well. You can basically open his project, and you can like, you don't even have to use any like TeamViewer or any of these like desktop applications, cloning, emulation stuff. You can just like AnyDesk and team viewer, you can basically just like write a prompt and build things by a distance, like help your friend get his project fixed or something. Or, I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking about that right now, because yeah, obviously it's already upgrading my own workflow a lot. So I'm already measuring that impact it can have. But this is more or less what I wanted, and the image seems to be moving inside of it. Okay, so now we're talking basically. Yeah, it's moving ever so slightly with the transform. Okay. Okay, so actually the system works. Man, that's crazy. Okay, but I do want something more like controlled. I do want like the cross at the beginning, and I want each individual square not to be like floating around on top of each other, but like there's a kind of symmetry, and there's no white space like this. I mean, it's all gonna be like, of course I'm gonna add a transform here, and hope this doesn't change the way he thinks about the thing, but yeah, like it's always gonna be with white background. And but already this is really convincing. Like if I can just do this with that, it's crazy. I'm gonna save this as the 00, and let's go on with the first version. Okay, so let's go back here, turn the movement. Okay, let's run this. Oh my god. Notice that I'm not even using the Touchdesigner in here or anything. Like, I just told it in the beginning of the chat that, yeah, I told it add 2.0 to the MCP with a server key 2.0, but it already had that connection because I clicked on this little guy up here on the left of my screen. So that established the connection by itself, and Claude just had to look for it, basically. Just had to, I don't know, like, yeah, just connect it right off the bat, kind of, which was pretty surprising. Okay, so, okay, so what's happening? What is happening? Well, I think it can go a bit faster than that. Just want to see what's happening. Okay. Well, interesting. Okay. How can I guide it from here? Honestly, I want to stop the live stream here because I think I'm gonna stop it here because I have to work this through more. And I'm not really sure how I should guide it right now because it still has some like waviness and stuff, and I want it to be more controlled. I want it to be random, but I also want control over how it decomposes, if that makes sense. So basically, I can show you an example video of what I'm trying to achieve, because it's the client, the guys I'm working for right now. And that's some previous tests that I made, previous systems. So yeah, it's closer to something like this, what we're trying to achieve. And to achieve that, this is also a reference video of another Touchdesigner artist which made this. And yeah, this was the inspiration for our collaboration. So you see how, yeah, sometimes it's like big black areas, sometimes decomposes, recompose. It's really well made. It's very poetic, and he was very happy with that. And he's trying to remake this, so I'm helping him. And yeah, that's why I'm doing that. Anyways, hope you check out TwoZero. It's really a good tool. I'm really impressed, and I'll catch you around another time. Thanks for tonight.